Hey, what's up family? It's your girl Natural Chocolate here, and I'm coming to you to do a product review. So naturallycurly.com and Evelyn from the internets. What's up, Evelyn? Send me some products to review from the Dark and Lovely Au Natural line. On the bottles, it says that this product is ideal for transitioners. Obviously, I'm well into my natural hair journey, but I'm still going to review these. So they sent me 4 products. They sent me the Tension Release and Hair Wash, which is the shampoo, the Strength Restoring Conditioner. They also sent me the Root the Tip Mender, which is, I'm thinking, is like their version of a leave-in, and then also the Super Softening Hair Butter. So a couple of first impressions from when I got the product is I really like the size of the product. It's kind of in keeping with natural hair products that are out there today. In addition to that, I love slender bottles. Okay, so a lot of times you get products in their kind of fat bottles, but these really work great in my shower caddy. I know that's not something a lot of people think about, but for me, because I got face scrubs and body washes and masks and conditioner and shampoos and all that kind of stuff. In my shower caddy that I like not to have to get out the shower because I forgot and then it's cold, I like having things that can fit conveniently in my shower caddy. So alright, on to the actual product itself. So for me, you know, first things first, I don't know if it's the chef in me or what it is, but smell. So I opened up the product when I first got it and took a whiff, and I can tell you right now, I don't think they got the memo that natural hair women really like really good smelling products. Here's the thing. It doesn't smell bad, okay? It's not an off-putting smell. It's not bad. It just doesn't smell great. And so I like products that make my hair smell great. This reminds me of the products that I used to get used on my hair when I used to go to the salon. And I don't really miss those. There was nothing about it that was like, ooh, I definitely always had that fresh out of the salon smell, which wasn't always like strawberries, raspberries, or cocoa butter or whatever. And I like those smells. So, but it's subtle. So if you are a person who prefers a subtle scent, then you're really gonna like the smell of this. But I am a person that, like, when my hair blows in the wind, I want you to be like, dang, what smells so good? And I'll be like, ah, it's my hair. Okay. So kind of a con for me, but maybe a pro for somebody else. Okay. So, and they all have the same fragrance. They all smell the same, so it's cohesive. So let's get into the actual use of the product. So I waited till my hair was good and dirty. And when I say good and dirty, y'all, I'm talking about, like, I normally wash my hair on the 6th or 7th day. I was on like day 9 or 10. And it had been through a blowout and some this and some twist outs. And then finally had been in a puff and had gel and all this kind of stuff on there. And I started with the Tension Release Hair Wash. And I will say that the thing that surprised me the most about this product is that it was extremely detangling. A lot of times you hear products or conditioners claim to be great detanglers, or you have a separate detangling product. But I will say this shampoo or this Tension Release Hair Wash, and I guess that's in Tension Release Hair Wash, really allowed me to get in a good finger detangling. I have like 4B, 4C hair mainly, and it really weighed my hair down, and I was able to get my fingers through very easily. I will also say that a bonus is that, man, when I tell you a little goes a long way, this stuff lathers like there's no tomorrow. So if you are a person who misses the lathers from all these natural products that don't have sulfates and this and all this kind of stuff in it, this thing lathers like there's no tomorrow. Y'all, when I tell you I was up to my elbows in lather, and I was just trying to get a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So it will last you a really long time because a little bit goes a long way. Another one of the pros is it says no sulfates, no parabens, no silicones. Okay, it says it's with guarana root and honey, and it has a couple other claims here. Here's the thing. Here's some cons. So those were the pros of the shampoo. Here's the cons. I have a degree in chemical and environmental engineering. Okay. And I also went to culinary school. Y'all know I'm a chef. But let's get back to the chemical engineering part. There are so many chemicals on this label that I cannot pronounce. And y'all, when I tell you I did all types of chemistry in college, I'm like, whoa. Now, if you are not, a natural that is like really gung-ho about natural products, then this may not be a big deal for you. For me, it's an extreme turnoff. First of all, had I seen this in the store flipped it over and couldn't read, I could read water and then it went right into a list of a lot of things that I couldn't read, I would put it right back on the shelf. That's for me. If that's not a huge concern for you, then don't consider it a con. I mean, they do say no sulfates, no parabens, no silicones, which is great. It's just that there's a ton of other chemicals on here that I cannot pronounce or I don't recognize from some products that I already use that are just, you know, part of cleansing. So pros and cons on that. Let's get into the strength restoring conditioner. I was surprised because this is extremely thick. I almost felt like I was putting like a hair lotion on or like a hair milk or something like that. It was very, very thick. One of the things I didn't mention about the shampoo was that when you have thick hair like mine and you're trying to cleanse your hair, trying to get a product in, a lot of times you have to keep opening up the sections and adding more product because it won't go all the way through. I will say that that shampoo was one of the few products that have been able to kind of get through without me having to add more product. I still have to open up sections of my hair to get it in there, but I didn't have to add more product. So it really kind of was able to distribute throughout, you know, kind of my thicker, coarser hair. So with the conditioner, also a little bit goes a long way. I like the fact that it has some weight on it. When your hair is thick like mine, I need something that can weigh my hair down so I can get through it. For me, I feel like the shampoo was a better detangler than the conditioner. This had good slip, but I really didn't need to test it out because I was already able to do so much detangling with the shampoo. So pretty thick. You know, I mean, it definitely doesn't apply. You have to like squeeze it. I actually had to kind of untwist the cap and use it that way, so I probably ended up using more than I needed to, but I'm kind of heavy-handed anyway. So that's that. Again, this one says no mineral oil, no parabens, no petroleum. It does have in the first 4 ingredients some sunflower oil and some other seed oils, but then it goes on to a long list of chemicals. So it also talks about you can use this just as a regular rinse out conditioner or as a deep conditioner, pretty much as what you can do with most conditioners. So nothing to kind of write home about there. But this one was just kind of a okay. I can't say that I was either super impressed or underwhelmed. It's just kind of neutral. Whereas the thing that impressed me about this shampoo was the weight of it, the lather, and being able to finger detangle. So went on to the root to tip mender under the anti-breakage line. No mineral oils, no paraben, no petroleum. Yeah, so many ingredients on here that I can't pronounce, and this is a leave-in conditioner. I would tell you or let me say this, I think this is a leave-in conditioner. It maybe is a treatment, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, all of that is from one usage. I literally would go through this in like a month and would be buying this every month. It's really small in comparison, okay, next to my head. I mean, it's small. Typically, my leave-in conditioners are about this size. For the thickness of my hair, for the length of my hair, for the weight, I like to have it. It was too lightweight for me. The pump is so small that I was like literally like to get it out 20 pumps. I felt like the nozzle is a little too small for the viscosity of the product. Okay, that's that chemical engineer coming back in. And so for me, I don't know if I was just supposed to use it on the ends. It says the ends are always the first to go. Want them to stay. Skip your next snip appointment with our root to tip member. It says root to tip, so root to tip is what I did, and I had to use a significant amount. I'd say about 1/5 of the bottle, so I would only get 5 applications out of this, and that's if I was able to get it all out. So I was actually underwhelmed by this particular product, and yeah, if they had something like this thicker in a size like this, I'd be all about it. Okay, and I want you to know that the fragrance is consistent throughout all the products. And lastly is the super softening hair butter. Okay, so cocoa butter, coconut oil. a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, yeah, let's say this. Okay, it's a hair butter, as you can see. I used a significant amount for the weight of my hair. For me, it's a little thin, okay? It's not liquidy at all, right? I mean, it's got some weight to it, but it's very watery for me, okay? It doesn't mean that it's necessarily watery per se, but when you tell me butter, I mean, I want a butter. So I used this on my hair to seal in after I put on the root to tip. So I didn't use any other products until I got to this. So once after this, I put on my styler, because when my hair dried and I tried to unravel it with just this, I know, and that is not a con for this product, but I know that my hair needs a styler to get it to lay down and not be super frizzy. So for me, this was cool. It's more like a thick hair lotion and not a hair butter. Just because it's in a tub doesn't make it a butter. But if you have a looser curl texture than mine, like something like this, I think would be great on my mother's hair. She's more like for a little bit of a 3C kind of woman in certain spots. I think this would be great for her. Again, I'm not a huge fan of all the chemicals in it. Like I said, if they had not sent this to me and I would have taken it, I would have went to the store and saw it on the shelf. One, because Dark and Lovely is known for perms, I'm always a little skeptical about companies who have promoted relaxed hair for so long coming out as if they're an expert on natural hair care when the majority of their focus has been on relaxed hair. I'm not saying one is right or wrong. I'm just saying that, you know, if for years you tell me that you are a Italian instructor and now you want to teach me Mandarin, I'm gonna be like, but your specialty is Italian, so my faith in your level of Mandarin is going to have to be built. So first impressions, for me, I can tell you right now, I probably wouldn't buy this. That's just me. Like I said, the major turnoff for me is the amount of chemicals in it. If that is not a concern for you, I say give it a try. You know, if your hair is not as dense or as long as mine. My hair, if you pull it right now, pretty much goes to like bra strap length. So, you know, it just really depends. Maybe when I was in a different phase of my journey, this would have worked really well. For where I am right now, where I'm almost at 5 years, this is really not the best for me. I will say I may hold on to the Tension Release hair wash for the simple fact that I had a lot less shed hair because I was able to finger detangle, and I had no need to come behind it with a Denman brush or a large two-tone or anything like that. And for somebody like me, I end up losing a lot of hair when I have to use a device to detangle. So for me, this, if anything, is something I will hold on to and probably use until its completion, but I may not necessarily want to go and purchase it. So I encourage you guys to check it out if you know you're interested in the shampoo or the conditioner. This to me could be a great curl refresher for a TWA for a looser curl pattern. Maybe with this together, it's kind of a daily, you know, spritz it with a little bit of water and some kind of oil, use that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my review. I try to be as honest as possible, tell you what I like, what I don't like. I can be a little bit of a hard sell, but that's just because I've kind of had a regime on my hair for such a long time, and I kind of know what works for my hair, so it's very easy for me to kind of compare and eliminate. So this is my hair the day after I washed it. This is not what it looked like after I took it down initially and tried to style it. I took it down. It was typical first day hair, so it wasn't really cute. So I retwisted it with a styler after my hair was dry, that was not by this line, and this is the result. So I'm you know, I enjoy it. I really don't have a whole lot of the fragrance in there. Like I said, it's really light. And so anyway, leave your questions, comments below, and please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and also make sure to follow me on social media at chefevelyn.com, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram or Pinterest. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks.